I've decided I'm gonna try to complete all the winterween prompts this weekend. What's up, it's Jan, back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be another weekly reading vlog. It's the first of 2024. Woo! Woo! I am currently live with the Katie Colson, but also the Gavin Reads It All. He changed his channel name not too long ago. I'm still getting used to it. Gavin Reads It All. How to Train Your Gavin era is over.
That was so cool. That was
I know, it is really good, but it has been a fun, productive day so far. I have yet to go to the gym, but I have a lot of energy now since I was drinking Zoa, not sponsored. Of course, these sprints have become unhinged very rapidly, but I'm currently, I started, hold on. I started Blackouts by Justin Torres, and I literally can't focus because I feel like I'm in such a silly, goofy mood after sprinting with them that I can't read a serious book right now, but I'm still gonna try because I really want to read this like very early in the year. But I also want to, you guys are sitting on my other book, excuse me. I also want to start Natural Beauty because this is on my 24 for 2024 and it's a weird horror. So I'll start this later. I'm so excited for this year. It's gonna be a good one. I mean, my year is starting off like this. It's gonna be a good one. I filmed my January book tag. I'll link that down below. We cleaned the apartment last night for New Year's Eve. We watched Brother Bear, and that was the extent of it. We cleaned the apartment so I can film an apartment tour. We're gonna do that later after I go to the gym. I don't know how long I'm gonna be sprinting for. It's already 3:40 in the afternoon. But that's all the updates. I'm gonna read this. This is Lit Fic, and look at the end pages. It's just such a gorgeous book. Like, this is the cover. If you've never heard of it, this is the cover. It's so pretty. It was a nominee for Goodreads Choice Awards, and I forgot which category. I don't know what my first of the year is gonna be because I'm definitely not gonna finish this tonight. There's a lot of like white space and photographs and illustrations, so we shall see. I'm excited though. Happy freaking New Year! There's a Joey.
Hi.
I never talked about kangaroos.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and all lang syne? For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne.
Mysteriously got me this sweatshirt that I'm not gonna show. There's a design on the front, but it's merch for one of my favorite books that I'm not talking about right now because of the St. Martin's Press boycott, and I believe it was from Christina because she's the only one I gave my address to. So we're gonna try to get a hold of her. I just called her and she answered. Was this you? Bitch! Tell the vlog how sneaky sneak you are. Tell them.
Coming from the same woman who literally went through every single one of my wish lists.
I can't even show it in the vlog.
That was before the whole boycott.
Oh my god, I was looking at this exact thing.
Shut up, were you?
I was like, Joey, did I accidentally buy this? I was like, hold on, the only person I gave my address to was Christina. And I was like, wait, but she already got me the dino nuggets. Thank you. Why are you so quiet? It's 5:40. Oh, you started late. Oops. I was like, is Juan sleeping? Sorry, I thought Juan was sleeping or something. Okay. No, I didn't really observe. I just saw the brown door. Okay, well, thanks for answering. I love you.
I love you more.
Bye. She was at work. My dumbass forgot. Oh my god, I'm so happy. This is so cute. I'm so sad I can't show it. But once this boycott is over, I will rep this sweatshirt everywhere I go. Hi, it is
9:30.
9:30. I'm so tired. I finished my first book of the year. Woo! It's 4 stars. It could be 5 if my brain cells worked harder, but alas, they are also on vacation. It's really good. I couldn't tell you what it's about. I'm just not articulate enough for this shit. But I did ask one of my patrons, M, who is reading this now as well. She said that it's a love letter to queerness and homosexuality, and I could totally see that. It's told in vignettes, like I said earlier, and like there's illustrations and photographs, blackout poetry, excerpts from books. It's like biographical fiction. So apparently Jan and Xenia are both real people. Also, the book that our main character finds in this is a real book. So there are some like true aspects to it, but our other main character, Juan, is fictional. You know from the synopsis that he dies. So you're basically just reading leading up to the event. I didn't read the blinkered endnotes because that was too reminiscent of like an index. But then there's another section afterwards called A Sort of Postface. And it starts with the line, "Blackouts is a work of fiction." I read that and it gave me a little bit more information, and the writing is so good. There are some funny parts and there's a lot of sex. And there's a lot of research and history. Did I say this earlier? But it felt like reading Babel in a way. Not in the textbook way. Like, it's definitely less dense than Babel and a lot more dialogue, and it's quicker because there's less words on the page and, you know, the mixed media. But I feel smarter after reading this book. Also, Babel had fantasy in it. It's just a lot more sex, a lot more gay men, more storytelling as opposed to like fantastical elements, if that makes sense. It's also a 4 because there's this one chapter where it's like all in italics and it's explaining basically the script of this movie, and I just don't like that. I don't know, I wasn't having a fun time. It reminded me of chapter 11 in Dorian Gray when they talked about the book forever. I was like, ugh. But other than that, I had a good time. I mean, it felt like I didn't mind that I didn't know what was going on. My battery's flashing. Fuck. Okay. Basically, I just trusted the process and felt like it'll come together eventually. Anyway, we gotta do my fun fact. Did I say this already? Every book I finished this year, I'm gonna say a fun fact that kind of relates to it. Okay, I'm gonna say one about a hyena because I'm pretty sure that's a hyena. It just has like a weird looking body on the cover. Like, that's not a hyena's body. But
you know, because we watch
nature documentaries. Here's my fun fact and then we're gonna sign off. A group of hyenas can devour an entire zebra, leaving no leftovers, not even the bones, in under half an hour.
Whoa!
Badass. Fucking creepy. Their laughs are creepy. I could not. If I ever heard a hyena, I'd have nightmares for fucking years. But of course, we've heard them in our nature documentaries. Anyway, we're watching Our Planet now.
Yep.
So that's how we're ending our night. But good night for now. I will update tomorrow. I finished a book. Woo!
Love you.
I also forgot to mention that there are some explicit photos in this of like genitalia, and I was reading it at Starbucks and I was so paranoid that people were like looking over my shoulder, so I would like cover it with my other arm because it was packed. We went to 3 different places. We went to 2 local coffee shops. There was not a single seat open and everyone was like sardines, no joke. Starbucks, same way. There was nowhere to spread out. I don't know why. We went at like 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, so we were like, what the fuck, everyone's still off work. So that was that endeavor. I think tomorrow I'm gonna continue natural beauty. If I don't feel like going to bed yet, I might start something on Kindle. Who knows? I feel so good. My first book. Hiya. Long time no updates. I just do not feel like vlogging today. So sorry. I haven't done much reading anyway. I've read like 31 pages of Natural Beauty today. Well, that's physically. I did get a lot of The Neighbor Favor listened to. But first I'm going to talk about Natural Beauty. I am on page 48. I'm literally one page away from finishing this chapter. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But the writing, crazy good. Loving it. It's just a little too serious and melancholy for me right now, especially after just reading Blackouts. I want something more silly, goofy, lighthearted. There are some humorous lines though, and it's like dry humor that I love. But basically we're following this woman who is a piano prodigy. Then we're also following another timeline of her life where she is working for this beauty company called Holistic, and it's very like culty vibes already, but it kind of like alternates between those two. So kind of hard to get a grasp on everything just yet, but there have already been a couple, oh, I just got paint on the book. There have already, I'm not holding this anymore. It's white and I just painted and my hands are still dirty. But we've already had discussions kind of and like commentary on racism. I'm gonna take a break from that. I do still want to finish it maybe tomorrow because it's only 250 pages, but I kind of want to start Twisted Love by Anna Huang. This way I'm still reading POC author, but it's a light fluffy romance. I'm scared. I have no idea if I'm gonna like this. A lot of people hate this, and then a couple of my friends absolutely love this, but they think I'll hate it still. I'm gonna see for myself. I have no idea what the tropes are in this. I heard the guy is super toxic and that's why people don't like this one, but we'll see because I love Anna Huang's Kings of Sin series. But I'm gonna use the Stitch bookmark to match the blue. But The Neighbor Favor I'm really liking. I am about halfway through. I have a little over 5 hours left in the audiobook, so I'm hoping to finish that if nothing else tomorrow. I'm thinking of maybe taking this into winterween and see how much reading I can get done tonight and tomorrow, because Joey's family is coming tomorrow. His aunt and uncle are coming over tomorrow because they want to see the place, and so I don't know how much reading I'm going to be able to get done or vlogging, but I'm excited to start this. I did go to the gym earlier and I was not feeling it. I tried to do an ab workout and I was like, absolutely the fuck not. So then I just walked on the treadmill. I caught up with comments on YouTube and Instagram, and I was watching BookTube as well while I walked for like 30 minutes. It's about to be crampy vampy season, so I have just been like, I know, my body knows, my mood knows, everyone knows. And I'm just over life. I'm just like mentally drained today. Sorry for the lack of vlogging. I feel like this vlog sucks and it's the first few days of the year. Back here again. I've decided to, yes, extend this vlog to probably Sunday night, so the beginning of winterween, because it's my channel, I can do what I want. I'm currently just sitting here reading Twisted Love. Joey went out to get pizza for when his aunt and uncle come over in a few minutes, so I've just been trying to read as much as I can. I had to do dishes. I'm just reading so slowly. I think I truly burnt myself out from reading 31 books in 31 days, and I hate myself for it. And I can't even finish my audiobook. First of all, I just want to talk about how nice this paperback feels in my hands. So even if I hate this, I just love the font. I love how it feels. It's such a good paperback. I got this in a pack of 7 Anna Huang books. So the 4 Twisted books and then the 3 Kings of Sin books that are currently out. And it was only $40 something. Super cheap. It was crazy. I'm liking it so far. I mean, the writing is not anything special. You could definitely see her writing evolve in like King of Wrath even. So that's okay. But I think I can be okay with it since it's a best friend's brother trope. Nothing's been super cringy yet. I mean, I'm only like 60, no, not even shit, 42 pages in. Oh, I also got a library book today. What the fuck did it go? I got The Deep by River Solomon. I read Sorrowland by this author a couple years ago and I really liked it. Y'all know I don't really like watery books, but after watching The Last Voyage of the Demeter and reading Daughter of the Pirate King and Sing Me to Sleep, I'm getting there. So I decided to try this since it's super short. It's a novella. I never really read the synopsis until today. It's like a historical fantasy about water-dwelling descendants of pregnant, oh god, African slave women thrown overboard by slavers. Live idyllic lives in the deep. Their past too traumatic to be remembered regularly is forgotten by everyone save one, save the historian. Our main character's name is Yetu. It sounds like it's gonna hit the feels. It sounds like it's gonna have good writing because Sorrowland did. So I'm excited, and the audiobook's only 4 hours long, so I'll probably follow along with it, but I've never actually looked at the cover up close and I kind of love it. So I thought that was pretty intriguing. And then with Natural Beauty, I got to page 68. Like I literally can't even hit page 100 in these books. I'm hoping Winterween gets me into the reading mood again. Because I'm in the reading mood, I just have so much on my mind, I just can't focus because I want to upload all my, you know, end of the year content. I'm still behind on vlogs. It's currently January 4th and I still have a vlog from mid-December. I want to make sure Patreon's getting all their content. There's a lot, but that'll change very soon because I will be making some changes to my schedule. I'll have an extra day off in the week very soon, so that should help a lot. So there's that little announcement, but I'm gonna read a couple more pages before they get here. Probably finish this chapter of Twisted Love and then try to squeeze in another chapter of this. Natural Beauty is still okay. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know which timeline I prefer. If I like the piano one, but I don't really like music related books typically. And then the beauty store one, I don't really like books that have like superficial matters like that. Like I get that this has commentary on like American beauty standards versus everywhere else in the world, the importance that people put on looking youthful, staying youthful, like all that shit. So I get it. I don't gravitate towards books that are about beauty or like fame or money, so it's kind of rough for me to read right now, but I heard the ending is great. There hasn't been many horror elements yet, or none at all really, besides like the creepy, unsettling, culty vibes of this beauty store. I still have hope, but all right, this is a 6.5 minute clip. Goodbye now. Hello. I feel like last time I updated I was here too, wasn't I? Promise it's a new day. It's Friday. Happy day 1 of Winterween. I am about to sprint in like an hour, but right now I'm trying to do the first photo challenge, which is post your TBR, and I'm trying to think of some snowy, wintry books that could be options. And I think I'm gonna go with Eileen by Otessa Moshfegh, because I really like Death in Her Hand, so I want to read more of her writing. And I'm also gonna read The Invocations. Probably not in this vlog, but I actually started this as the arc, but I couldn't. It was the type of arc that really, like, barely got touched. And it was on Kindle, so it like cut off some letters and stuff. Don't mind Joey's rustling in the background, because he's eating Doritos. Purple on the cover. I finished The Neighbor Favor. I gave it 4 stars. I finished it on audio finally. I don't know why that took me so long. It was good. Super bookish. The most diverse bookish book I've ever read, because they talked about like N.K. Jemisin. It was refreshing to see that. And it was basically about this author who had like a pen name and like he had other things going on, and basically he was emailing with this girl who works at a publishing company and they were about to video chat, but that's also a spoiler. Fuck! They were emailing back and forth, and then all of a sudden, unbeknownst to either of them, he moves in right next to her in New York. They find out later once they, you know, put 2 and 2 together and everything, and then he tells her. It's just super cute. And there are such cute bookish scenes where they're book shopping and like giving each other book recs, and it's great. There's also some like deeper things in it with like familial trauma and things like that. So it was a very well-rounded romance in my opinion. 4 stars. I can't wait to fill out my bullet journal, to fill out the second little box in my genre page. That has purple on the cover, but all of a sudden, every book I'm interested in has a W in the title, which is one of the prompts, or purple on the cover. So like I'm probably gonna fulfill those prompts a bunch of times. Tonight I'm gonna be reading Twisted Love, because on my lunch break, I went a few minutes over my lunch break, not gonna lie, because the A Walk to Remember scene, it was so good. I'm fully in, locked and loaded for this book. Does that even make sense? No. Joey's blocking my light.
Oh, Chloe.
Cute.
Fucking solar eclipse.
Maybe I'll start another book, you know? Maybe I'll fuck around a little bit. Who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. I also could read The Winter People. I don't know. Twisted Love is really good, and I am shocked shocked, but also not really shocked because Anna Huang has me in a headlock. Not even a chokehold, a headlock. Okay, this freaking author, I 5-starred 3 of her books that I've read so far. I really thought I was gonna hate Twisted Love, but I don't understand the hate. Are people just hating on his toxicity, his possessiveness? Cause like Anna Huang didn't introduce him as a gentleman cinnamon roll type of guy. So I don't understand what people don't understand. I don't know, it's so good so far. I'm only 70 pages in. That's it for now, I think. Friday night, woo. Oh, read a book in the dark. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might start Check and Mate because it's Jodie's Patreon book club pick and I have the arc on my Kindle. The invocations would fulfill my 1 arc per month goal. Are those all the prompts? Yeah, because this one has a witch on the cover. Okay. That is all. That's all the housekeeping we have to go over. Sorry, back again because I forgot to show my Redbubble haul. This is so, like, what the fuck was wrong with me? I think I bought these on New Year's Eve. I spent $30 on stickers.
What the fuck?
They're so cute. Okay.
Bread.
Yes, I got some Bratz and normal people ones for my journal. It all started with a Hot Topic ad for my Bratz Rock Angels shirt. I'll insert a picture right here. Why is this blurry?
Why is everything so heavy?
So I got these. I hate that Redbubble puts them all on one sheet. I mean, save paper, cool, but like it's annoying because I guess I don't have to cut. These are way bigger than I thought. No wonder they were so freaking expensive. Then I have Jade because I am her. Maybe I should do like a recreating Jade photos. Okay, sorry. Nods but doesn't listen. Also, I never took my TBR photo. These smell so weird. They smell like a fucking plastic factory. And then we have this meme gal. Because that's me in the morning.
That's literally.
And then we got Chloe with the devil horns. And then we have, is this Yasmin? No, she doesn't have her little beauty mark. Not sure which one this one is, but it says I am a god, like Jennifer's body. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at it. I was like.
And then Ghostface with Chloe being, what's her name?
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. And then we have normal people ones. So this one that was attached to Jade, it's Marianne and Connell, obviously, and it says it's not like this with other people. Wait, I have 2 that say that. Oh, I definitely bought 2 that say that. But this one says it's not like this, but like they're holding hands. That's a sexual handhold.
They do have a lot of sex.
And then normal people just with their, like the book cover faces. I need to reread this book again. Life offers up these moments of joy despite everything. And then we have them in various scenarios. The bike scene. Oh, I have the bike. Speaking of the bike scene, cute. And then we have this cool thing. This is probably gonna go on the title page of the journal spread. It's like the characters as oil paintings. That's a stunning haul if I ever seen one. I'm gonna fill out my bullet journal now. Oh, I picked up the camera also because I forgot to say I started The Deep by Rivers Solomon. I started it via audio. I also have the physical copy from the library and it's pretty good despite it being like water involved. I like it. I think I talked about this yesterday. The transatlantic slave trade, slaves being thrown overboard and then they got the ability to live underwater, and a big theme of the book is remembering. So I think you can like transfer memories and like solidify memories or strengthen memories, something like that. So it's pretty fascinating. I think following along with the audiobook is the move tonight during sprints, if not just listening to it while I work on my bullet journal, because I have all the little book covers for like my 24 for 2024 and shit that I have to stick in, so that'd be fun. I have a game plan, okay? We're gonna eat some leftover pizza now. Okay. Another thing I forgot to do my fun fact. I'm still getting used to this new thing, okay? So my fun fact for the neighbor favor, I planned it at work. I was like, okay, she has a cat named Tomcat, and he's fairly prominent throughout the whole story. He pops in every now and then. I guess not prominent. Prominent's not the right word, but whatever. He pops in every now and then throughout the whole book. And I was like, Joey, pick one. My options were...
No, just tell him this, just say...
The fun fact that I went with, that Joey went with, was cats cannot taste sweet things. Isn't that wild? I didn't know that. They just don't have the taste bud for sweetness.
Is that why they like fish and like tuna?
Yeah.
Because it's like salty and like...
flavorful?
Bleh.
Yeah, because I guess, what are some sweet things that you give? You don't give fruit to cats.
You don't like give fruit to dogs. I mean, fruits a dog can eat.
They can eat like
Oranges,
apples.
I think. Yeah, oh yeah, apples.
Definitely not grapes.
Definitely not grapes.
Bananas, right? No, that gives them diarrhea.
Fun fact, my family dog growing up, long gone now, we didn't know grapes were bad for, like basically poisonous for dogs. And like my mom would sit there and eating green grapes. She'd take one for herself, toss one to the dog.
I literally have the same exact story. Candy ate grapes too, and we had to go to the vet because something was wrong with her kidney.
Yeah, she had like kidney failure.
Yeah, so that was bad. But she lived.
Yeah, they both lived.
For a long time.
Until they died of just old age.
Old age. Anywho, that got morbid. But no, I was gonna say the other option, because the other option was cats have 18 toes. And then he's like, no, the sweetness one for sure, because we can just count their little toe beans.
Like, if you have a cat, just kind of confirm this fact. Just go up to them and just count their little beans.
So 18 divided by 4 legs. They don't have an even amount of toes on each paw? It doesn't evenly divide.
What's 18 divided by 4? 4.
4 and 2. Oh, so they have 1 extra toe probably on either back legs or their front legs, because 4 times 4 is 16 and then there's 2 extras. Is it the back or the front?
They're spares in case they lose one.
Like their lives.
Yeah.
Wow, they just have all the extra things.
Pretty fuckers.
So high maintenance. All right, I'm gonna go live now. That was the fun fact. I'm gonna get used to it, I promise. Got any games? Games.
Yeah.
Games?
Game?
Got any?
Sorry.
Hi, we're still sprinting. We're on our last sprint. We got about 15 minutes left, and I just finished The Deep by River Solomon. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 just for creativity and uniqueness of the concept. Like the way it like ties in to the commentary about belonging and remembering history and preserving history, like not forgetting your past and the people who brought you here, all the things that those people went through to get to this point. Oh, you did that on purpose? Yeah. So wow, that's deep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a novella. I finished it today. I started it and finished it today. It was actually really good. Yeah, 4 stars. I feel good about it. I almost gave it a 3 because there was a birthing scene, but it was okay because it was like the way an animal gives birth. And it's funny because they call humans 2 legs. Oh, there's also talk about like different bodies. I need a fact check. But speaking of facts, fun facts, you know, I was trying to go for the less obvious. I wasn't gonna do like water or like the ocean or like sea creatures.
Oh, she didn't run this one by me, yes. So.
I did not. So
we're hearing this together.
Yes, so it's news to him too. One of the motifs in this book is a comb. Okay, there's this comb. It represents something in like their family. So a fun fact about a comb.
Oh god.
So the very first comb was made by Egyptians, and the oldest comb known to man is 3,700 years old.
What was it made of? You know?
Bone and wood.
Sweet.
Yeah. Wow, the way I had that answer, like...
Wow, it was like you just know. You really did your research.
Yep. So, that's that. My 3rd book of the year. It did not fulfill any winterween prompts. Oh wait, read in the dark. I keep fucking forgetting. Usually it's read a book in the dark or at night, but I think that's just assumed now since the weens have been happening for years, so I'm counting it.
Who runs this one?
Gabby reads, and she has read a book in the dark every time. So it's dark out, and I read it.
Yeah, I mean, like, what if you don't want a candle? How are you gonna read in the dark?
Flashlight.
Flashlight, like.
Okay, that's that. Yay!
Yay!
I can fill out my bullet journal once again. We got 10 minutes left of the sprint. Good morning. Don't mind my naked fucking face. We're about to go to my mom's for breakfast because they invited us last night and I was like, I have a live show. I'm already eating. I can't. So that's exciting. I think they have Jollibee. I know they have Jollibee. I hope they have Jollibee still. Hope they didn't eat it all. But look, it's snowing. It is fucking snowing. And look at him cleaning his car without gloves. Do not recommend. I've decided I'm gonna try to complete all the winterween prompts this weekend and just have this be my winterween vlog as well. I can do it. Even if I do it with just graphic novels, I'm gonna count it as a win. I already did 2 prompts, okay? I could probably finish Twisted Love if I tried, but I could also read The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich. That's a W. There's also purple on this cover. I just need to figure out what to read for the winter setting. Oh, I did get Alice Oseman's novella called This Winter. It's a Nick and Charlie novella, and I got it on audio on Hoopla, and it's only an hour and 20 minutes. So we're gonna be strategic and also read some cute, wholesome books because that's what I need to gain momentum right now. But also Twisted Love has a W, so if I finish prompts more than once, so be it. Because tomorrow we also have our Unmuted and Unhinged sprints for Patreon, which is where we read extreme horror or horror novellas in one sitting. And that book, I specifically asked Joey to pick one that fulfills a prompt, so that one also has purple on the cover. It's called Something Akin to Revulsion by Judith Sonnet. So that's tomorrow. Those are short stories. I just have a lot of plans for January, and I need the extra week to utilize for said plans. What? To utilize.
The plans.
For said plans.
Plan to utilize.
The plan's utilizing me. That's the plan now. Get my winterween vlog up whilst winterween is still going. That's not gonna happen because I'm still so behind, but wouldn't that be a concept? That'd be great. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be great. 2 prompts done. I have sprints with Molly from Addicted to Fiction. I'm so excited. I haven't talked to her in like a year. I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, I've talked to her, but I definitely haven't seen her face in like a year. I'm excited. I'm excited. Mama Agaton on her New Year's shit. This light with my big head, so we're just gonna chill like this. I just slept for an hour. I don't know why I'm so tired. I think it's just because I'm a crampy vampy and it's been kicking my ass. So I fell asleep because Joey took a nap and he told me to wake him up at 6:30, but I slept until 6:45, so 6:20 to 6:45 was the goal, and then I didn't want to get up. I set an alarm for 7, didn't hear it, got up at 7:30 to take my birth control, which means Joey slept for 2 hours because he didn't get up until almost 8. He's getting us snacks now since we're gonna be up all night pretty much. I started Brooms, but I'm not a fan of the art style really, but I am interested in the story and how they're gonna relate the fantasy elements with this particular historical period, like 1930s Mississippi, and there are all these restrictions on the magic, and then it's gonna make me think about how it applies to restrictions on minorities or women. I feel like it's gonna have that type of commentary in it. There's Def Rep in this as well. That's pretty cool, which I didn't know just from the synopsis, or maybe, I don't know, I skimmed the synopsis. I skim the synopsis for everything I read. I paused on that after like 20-ish pages, I think, but I'll probably end up using that for read a book with a witch on the cover. I started The Invocations again because I started it on my Kindle months ago when I first got the e-arc, but couldn't get into it. I read like 10 pages and I was like, I'm not in the mood for this either. Sprints with Molly were fun. We went for like 4 hours, which is so unlike me personally, but I didn't have anything to do. Joey went to his family bowling event, so I was like, why not? I've also been continuing Twisted Love, and I'm now on page 174. It dropped down a star. You want to know why? I'm gonna tell you why. If you don't want to hear any quotes from the book, please skip ahead, because I'm gonna read some lines from sex scenes verbatim, because these are some of the most cringy sex scenes I've ever read. Okay, I'm sorry, Anna Huang. This will probably still be 4 stars despite these moments. These are bad. I was just reading them to Joey, so I waited until he left for me to read it to y'all again. All right, so skip ahead like a minute, maybe 30 seconds. I'm gonna go in chronological order, but it's not gonna make any sense. She described him as he was a supernova waiting to erupt and swallow me whole. The last line of the page is him speaking and saying,
"Get up. You're about to find out what happens when you invite yourself into the lion's den."
Like, who the fuck talks like that? Please put your fucking ego away. Like, I can see the hate now. After these lines, I could see it. Moving on, he described her as...
With her doe eyes and innocent features, she resembled a sacrificial virgin awaiting defilement.
That just gives me so much ick. Like, that should not be a sentence that is written. I hate that. I hate that so much. It makes me feel like I want to crawl out of my skin. I hate it. Moving on to when things are actually happening. Okay.
But do you know what it means to be taken by me?
She shakes her head, right? He like thinks in his head.
Once I got my hands on her, she'd be filthy, broken, just like everything I touched. But she'd be mine, and I was selfish and cruel enough that I'd take her with me while I burned down the world.
One of my pet peeves in sex scenes is when the men refer to the women's folds.
I reached around and parted her thighs, sliding my fingers past her slippery folds.
I hate it.
Every inch of you belongs to me, and if you ever let another man touch you, he'll end up in pieces, and you'll end up tied to my bed and fucked in every hole until my name is the only one you remember. Do you understand?
No. I don't want to understand. Oh God, I'm gonna get demonetized, aren't I?
I hummed in approval when she sucked and licked her own juices off without my asking.
Juices and folds, can't do it.
Suck that cock like a good little whore. You are so very wet, my beautiful whore. I licked her glistening juices off her skin, savoring the taste and delicate female scent that drove every man crazy.
Why are we like fucking lions in the Sahara Desert?
I pushed a finger inside her tight, slick folds.
And then he describes her cunt as gorgeous. I hate that. Like, pretty little cunt, gorgeous cunt. Like, it makes me want to throw up in my mouth and outside of my mouth. And then he goes,
I flattened my tongue against her clit, alternating between long, slow licks and fast flicks.
Slow licks and fast flicks. It's like a half adult video store, half ice cream shop.
She felt like heaven to my hell, the closest I'd ever get to salvation, and yet I still wanted to drag her into the depths of Hades with me.
Oh my God, they're so bad. But then it gets better. And then there's a point where he takes a business call, and I thought it was kind of hot, but does not negate those lines. So yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that with me. That's all I got. Oh, Joey's back, I think. Oh wow, perfect timing. Damn, that only took you 8 minutes total.
Yeah.
So for some odd ass reason, I was craving these because I didn't want to eat anything salty. And do them a haul.
Oh, don't expose me.
Why? Give them a haul.
I got a cherry Pepsi. I am a Coke fanatic. However, cherry Pepsi is elite.
Don't expose me, he said. Gives a whole full-blown haul.
Twizzlers, pull and peel, and then mini Kit Kats.
He literally woke up from his nap and was like, I need Twizzlers.
Okay, did you tell them how you failed me?
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna be up all night.
I did.
Because she decided to fall asleep.
I didn't decide to fall asleep.
Yes, you did.
I decided to sleep because I turned off the lights. I deliberately knew what I was doing. But I didn't want to sleep past 6:45.
Yeah, and I didn't want to sleep at 6:30. And yet, 7:49, I'm crawling out of bed, asking, why is it 8 o'clock? I was like, really questioning my math. I was looking at the time, and I have it on military time, and I'm like, 20. It's 8 o'clock. I told her to wake me up at 6:30.
I woke him up at 7:30, okay, and he chose to sleep another almost 20 minutes. That's not my fault. Okay, it's growing on me because look how beautiful that is. I love the use of color in these, like the solid backgrounds. It really works. It grew on me. Now I lost my page, so FML. But look, Joey made me ramen at freaking midnight, basically. Hello, good morning. Good morning, get ready with me. Do y'all know that grandma on Instagram? Gosh, she's so funny. It's like Grandma Doriak or something. Oh my God, I need to show y'all. If you don't follow this grandma yet, Grandma Droniak.
Ready with me to tell a girl off. This girl at the senior center is talking behind my back, and I don't like it. She told my boyfriend to be careful around me. She's just jealous because she likes him. That's my man, and she better.
So, yeah, she's so funny. There was one that's like, get ready with me to see my gravestone and my casket or something like that. Things I want to be buried with.
Listen up. These are the things I want to be buried with. Don't forget these, so I can block the haters in heaven. My ex.
So I can pop the haters in heaven.
So I can block.
Oh, block.
That's so fun. I need to save that. Sorry, got sidetracked. Hi. I did not update last night, but we stayed up till like 1 a.m. I did finish Brooms while Joey watched the 3 most random freaking movies in the world. And I gave this 3 stars. It was a little bit too long and it felt a little bit redundant because they all just kept trying to figure out if they're gonna join this race or not, who's gonna be on their team, is this allowed, and then oh my God, there's this rich broom racing team called the Pedigrees. Some parts were cool, like meeting the different teams. Their names were pretty creative, to be honest. breakfast. I like that part. I like the art style whenever I told y'all that it grew on me. There's also a sapphic relationship, and there was a very emotional part. It almost got me. Combination with the dialogue and the illustrations, it almost got me crying, but it's okay. It was brief. I moved on. It was a good queer witchy time. Our fun fact is gonna be about brooms. Go fucking figure, right? It took me like 15 minutes just to look for this damn fun fact, so y'all better enjoy it. Actually, there's a whole article about fun facts about brooms. Why? But I chose out of the 14 fun facts. People in England probably already know this, but brooms have their own festival in a town called Hindley, England. Broomstick Festival held annually to celebrate the history and cultural significance of brooms. The festival includes parades, competitions, and various broom-related activities.
Like racing?
Like cleaning.
Who can sweep the fastest?
Yeah, I'm sure that's a thing.
Let's get out of
I'm sure. And then I woke up late as fuck today, 8:30. I was rough editing, so I don't need to, you know, listen to it. So then I was multitasking and listening to, I'm gonna put this right here in front of Joey's face, This Winter by Alice Oseman, which is a Nick and Charlie novella. I don't think I knew this even existed until I think I typed in like winter novellas in Google. And this happened to be available on Hoopla via audio. I don't recommend the audiobook because the narrator's voice for the men in this book was just too overly exaggerated. Like, why is Nick Jabba the Hutt? Like, it almost sounded like it was mocking Nick. He was talking about heavy topics like EDs and like his mental health and all that. So trigger warnings for that, but I'm sure if you've read Heartstopper, you know that those topics are discussed. This was cute because a lot of it was from the perspective of, oh, sorry, not Nick, Charlie. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Charlie was talking about all that. I mean, Nick too, but anyway, it was Christmas and it was basically just Christmas Day and how shitty Charlie's family was to him and how insensitive Nick's brother was to him and like how insensitive everyone was. But Charlie was just having a bad time and obviously he went to Nick for support. But most of the book, the first half, was from the perspective of Charlie's sister, Victoria, who actually really loves Charlie even though they like bicker all the time. It was just cool seeing Charlie from her perspective and then how much she cares about when her parents don't understand him. And then there's a chapter from Oliver's perspective, little 7-year-old, and again the narrator just sounded like it was mocking. Read it physically if you can. It was super short. It was literally like an hour and 20 minutes of an audiobook. Finished that, started that yesterday actually. I don't even know if I said that. I gave it 4 stars. It was super cute. I mean, it's a novella. That's the only reason why it's not 5, because I feel like, you know, the story's not over. So it's really hard for me to give novellas 5 stars. I also want to be very intentional and cautious about my first 5-star of the year, so that's another reason. Oh, this one, obviously, witch on the cover. There's also purple on the cover. This Winter also has purple on the cover, and obviously this winter, it's set in the winter, so I'm almost done with winterween. This is so exciting. And then later at noon, oh, I forgot about that.
How do you forget about that?
Okay, well then we should start getting ready so we're not late when we go get breakfast. Joey and I are filming my first spinner wheel video for Carmilla patrons. Sorry, I keep unfocusing. I bought a spinner wheel not too long ago and we're gonna use it for videos. It's basically the spinner wheel is gonna control our day, but I'm telling y'all because I'm gonna be switching SD cards and it's not gonna be part of this vlog, obviously. So if I'm absent from this one, that's why. Well, how is this 8 minutes? What the fuck? I hate editing clips that are more than 5 minutes. But at noon, we're gonna have our unmuted and unhinged sprints, and that book also has purple on the cover, so everything's grand. Oh my God, this winter also has W in the title. Wow. I'm done with winterween. I finished. But I'm gonna end this vlog tonight. Or should I just end it now so I can focus on the other vlog?
You should end it now, because I think everything else is gonna be the other video.
I feel like I didn't accomplish anything because they were all like not on my TBR. I'll probably end it later. I'll do one more clip to end it, just to like recap everything. Okay? Okay.
Have a Kit Kat.
Hi. I forgot to say my pug fun fact. I chose pugs because in this winter, Nick got a pug named Henry.
Oh, Henry. I have an Uncle Henry.
So my fun fact about pugs is that a group of them is called a grumble.
That is like the most precious thing ever.
That's the most puggish thing.
That is the most pug thing ever.
Yep.
Pug yeah.
Pug yeah. We miscalculated our time and we just went to breakfast, and so I rescheduled Unmuted and Unhinged to 1 p.m. and now we're here early as fuck. So we're just gonna chill out for a little bit. We're gonna do a couple more spins on the wheel for that video. Hopefully I get more editing done, get another vlog up today.
Hey
That'll
guys.
be good. That's all. That's the update. That was for this winter. Oh, I'm gonna update my bullet journal. I'm so finished Something Akin to Revulsion. I gave it 4 stars. He gave it a 5. First book of the year.
It is.
And it was a 5er for him.
Fuck it.
If you know, you know, but our fun fact for this one is going to be about a pizza cutter. And Joey is on a mission to find one right now.
Fun fact.
Okay, you can say it. There we go.
David S. Morgan created the pizza cutter in the late 1800s, but the design was originally created to cut wallpaper, not pizza. The Mezzaluna, yeah, sure, known today as a pizza rocker, was invented by Italian.
Oh, it's probably Mezzaluna.
Mezzaluna was invented by Italian Silvio Paccitti in the early 1700s as a way to cut vegetables.
Wow.
Wow, there you go. There you have it. So pizza cutters were originally invented to cut wallpaper.
And now, in this, it's cutting something else.
And now it's cutting
something else.
Something else.
Something akin to Revulsion. It was a pretty fun time. Should I just end the vlog now? I'm gonna end this vlog here. I will. I have too much going on. This is winterween.
I was like, why are you ending them? We still have much to do.
No, I'm gonna end this vlog here because I've read many short books and only one of the books I read in this vlog was actually on my physical TBR. So in this vlog, I started this on New Year's Day, I think, and then did winterween all in one weekend. So yay me. I read Blackouts by Justin Torres. I gave that 4 stars. The Neighbor Favor on audio, gave that 4 stars. The Deep by River Solomon, gave it 4 stars. Brooms, the graphic novel, gave that 3 stars. This Winter by Alice Oseman, gave that 4 stars. And then Something Akin to Revulsion by Judith Sonnet, gave it 4 stars. So 6 books in this vlog. Look at me go. What a great start to the year, even though 5 of these 6 books were not in my plans. But it's fine. It's okay. We did Winterween in 2 days. If you made it to the end of this video, let's put a purple heart emoji in the comments down below to represent Winterween's color theme, colorway this year. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a vampy day. Don't forget to do some self-care, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye! Woo!